And now let's learn another important concept which is called as data limit by marking, right? So let's close this visualization and let's just keep this one and duplicate this visualization and switch this to a table, right? So now I have all the data in the table, right? And if I, let's say, mark any of these cities, let's say Berlin, so there is a set of data that is for Berlin, that's for Berlin, that should be marked over here, right? Because the marking is same. Now, what I want to do is I don't want to look for the marked data, right? I want this table to only display the data that I have marked over here, right? If I mark Berlin, only Berlin data should come up in this table. To do that, what I have to do is go to properties and check the marking for this. So marking is the blue color and is named as marking. Okay, perfect. I go to the main data table and I go to data, remove the marking as of now, but in the limit data using markings, the name of the marking is marking and the color is blue. If I check this box, right, and if I close this, so you say data limit is marking and the tables is both orders. So now if I mark Berlin data, this raw data table will only give me Berlin's data, right? If I choose boys data, it will only give me boys data. If I choose London data, it will only give me London data. So that's how you can create detailed visualizations, and this is pretty handy to create these data which can be explored further basis on the interest of the user. So let's say if there is, let's unmark this and let's switch this visualization to a bar chart. So we have different cities and let's sort these by value. So I see that all these are different cities and the sum of rate is this. Now I want to see that for the first bar, which is boys, I have the highest. I want to see further details around it. So I'll just click this. I'll just mark this bar and I'll see all the further details of the boys. Now it's not necessarily that required that it should be only in a simple table. It can also be in another table, like maybe a line chart, right? Now this line chart will only be for boys. Okay, this line chart will only be for this particular ship city, which is Kunwald, right? And if I mark this, I'll only get the data for Seattle. So that's how you can create detailed visualizations basis on the marking. Now at the same time, I would want to show you something called as details on demand. So if I have marked something, go to view and click on details on demand. So sometime back I've created raw data, right, which is based on this marking. So Spotfire provides an inbuilt function called as details on demand, which is the raw data behind the marking. So if I see this marking and if I see the details on demand data changing, it is the same data as I was just creating before some time in the table format. So rather than creating something as a table format, you can already enjoy this inbuilt function called as details on demand. And when you are in your web browser, using this dashboard, you can download this particular details on demand. That is all the set of data behind the data of interest, that is this particular bar or this particular bar, right? So you can download that. So this was the concept of limit data by marking and details on demand. Pretty handy, pretty useful. Make sure you practice it and master it.